Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we continue our Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Katha. So we listen generally from classes given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And slowly we following one by one each verse. So today Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila, chapter number 1, text number 3. Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi tadapyasya tanubha Yatmantaryami purusha iti sasyam shabvibhava Sadaishwarya purnayaiha bhagavan saswayamayam Na chaitanyat Krishna jagati paratattvam paramiha Yat, that which Advaitam, non-dual, Brahma, the impersonal Brahman, Upanishadi, in the Upanishads, Tat, that, Api, certainly, Asya, his, Tanubha, the effulgence of his transcendental body, Ya, who, Atma, the super soul, Anta, Yami, indwelling Lord, Purusha, supreme enjoyer, Iti, thus, Saha, he, Asya, his, Amsha Vibhava, plenary expansion, Shadaishwarya, with all six opulences, Purna, full, Ya, who, Iha, here, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Saha, he, Swayam, himself, Ayam, this, Na, not, Chaitanya, then Lord Chaitanya, Krishna, then Lord Krishna, Jagati, in the world, Para, higher, Tattvam, truth, Param, another, Iha, here. What the Upanishads describes as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body. And the Lord, known as the Super Soul, is but his localized plenary portion. Lord Chaitanya is a Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself, full with six opulences. He is the absolute truth, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him. That is today verse we offer our prayers to Srila Gurudev, to Srila Prabhupada, to all previous acharyas, to Sri Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, so that we can understand something from this. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is a postgraduate study actually, but we pray for the mercy of our well-wishers so that we can get essence, we can get special mercy today by listening this katha. Hare Krishna. And we listen class given by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So this is actually Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami answering the question, who is Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya? And he said that Shri Krishna Chaitanya is Krishna himself. That means he is the source of Brahman and Paramatma. So how can we prove that absolute truth is a person? We can get it here. This, first of all, we follow Upanishads. And we have in our Krishna consciousness, we have Ishopanishad. Hiranmayena patrena satya sapihitam mukam tattvam pushama pavrinu satya dharmaya drishtaye. That means Hiranmayena, Hiranmaya, is a golden, we can say golden curtain, a golden box. And we follow that. That Supreme Lord is covered from us, from our vision. So we pray so that Supreme Lord will be revealed for us. Another thing is that here this personality of Supreme Personality of Godhead is covered from us by that curtain, golden curtain here on Maya. So we have to pray, and by the mercy we can understand. By the mercy of Sri Rupa Goswami, who said, Namo Mahavadanya Krishna Prema Pradayate, that he understood Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam, he understood the the mood, the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So why Mahaprabhu is the most magnificent, most magnanimous avatara, because he is magnificently, magnanimously distribute what was never distributed before. That means distribute the pure love to Krishna. And no other truth is greater than or equal to him. And on which level Lord Chaitanya is giving instruction to us. Srila Prabhupada explained in his introduction, he said, since the moment we surrender to Krishna, Lord Chaitanya gives instruction to us. So when one completely free from material desires is above the material level, he can surrender to the Supreme Lord. And Bhagavan Krishna is explaining it. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Amtam sarvapapibhyo mokshayashyami ma shuchaya. So give up all other things and just surrender unto me and don't develop any fear. So I will protect you from all your karma reactions of your karma, past activities. And that is the level of like when Mayavadi cannot speak anything. This is the real satsanga, Srila Prabhupada explains in the purport, in their introduction, to CC. He explains that the real satsanga commences since that level when we surrender. And also this level is mentioned in Vedanta Sutra. In Brahma Sutra, it is said, Athato Brahma Jigyasa. So now, when you already above all material desires, now you have determination to know Bhagavan. So now you ask questions about Bhagavan, Brahma Jigyasa. And so Srila Prabhupada explains in his class given on 27 March in Mayapur, 1975. Srila Prabhupada said, now the author Krishnadas Kaviraja Goswami is establishing with great stress that na chaitanyat Krishna jagati paratattvam paramiha. There is no greater truth than Krishna Chaitanya. So we are running after truth. So that is our nature as a conscious being. Everybody is running for tattva. We need tattva, we need the truth. And here it is said, na chaitanyat Krishna jagati paratattvam paramiha. There is no greater truth than Krishna Chaitanya. Here is the supreme truth. Krishna, that means Krishna has appeared as Krishna Chaitanya. And like before, we already listened that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, when he surrendered to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wrote this, compiled these shlokas. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yogam Shikshartameka Purusha Purana. And he said Purusha Purana. Purusha Purana means the original, Adyam, the oldest, the eldest, or the original person. And Purusha means person. So this Purusha Purana is Krishna. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So in many Shastras, many Vedic literatures, Krishna is described as Adi Purusha or Purana Purusha. In Purana Purusha and also Navayovanam Cha. Navayovanam means always new, always fresh. And he is without beginning. And at the same time, he is a person possessing the beauty of a blooming youth. So although he is the oldest of all, he's always like fresh, always fresh and youth. Nava Yovanam Cha. So that is situation in which we are. If you try to understand, everybody has this need to know the truth. We all of us, we are searching for the truth. And but when we commence our search, and we starting to get some knowledge about the supreme truth, Paratattva, then what happened? We become a little bit, how we can say, we become bewildered. we cannot understand how we can, by our mind, by our own effort, cannot. So just we take who is God, who is the Supreme Lord. Now we are in trouble, because it is said already, he is the oldest one, but at the same time he is always young, always fresh. And already we are having this contradiction. So people are trying to understand God. Sometimes they paint a picture, Prabhupada said this, very old man, because original person. So by this time, he must have become very old. Therefore, sometimes religious people, they have this blurred everything, so that everybody see how they old. Because Supreme Lord is old. But Srila Prabhupada gave us another standard. We should be shaved completely, because the Supreme Lord is always fresh and young. So we should always look young. And actually, people don't understand the real form of the Lord. Only here in Brahma Samhita and other Shastras we can understand. Even Shankaracharya, who is famous, is impersonalist. He accepted Bhagavan Krishna as the Supreme Narayana. And he said, Narayana para vyaktat. Narayana para avyaktat means Narayana is beyond this material creation. And while describing Narayana, he has affirmed, Sa Bhagavan Swayam Krishna, that Narayana is Krishna. He has clearly mentioned. But followers of Shankaracharya don't understand Shankaracharya. They just follow some rituals, some system he established, but they don't understand the real meaning, what Shankaracharya meant, what was behind it. And then he confirmed actually that Krishna is Narayana. He has appeared as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva. Yeah, and he mentioned these names. So just by quoting Shankaracharya, we can defeat all Shankarites, all followers of Shankaracharya. It's not easy actually, because they don't believe us. They have their own explanation of this. They cannot understand the direct meaning. So Krishna is Paratattva. At least all Vaishnava acharyas, they accept it. And also Shankaracharya accepted. So Prabhupada said, we are not talking of the fools and rascals who are theorizing without any knowledge. Yeah, we are concerned with the authorities. This is system. Because of that system, this tradition, this culture is saved in India. Otherwise, how this parampara will continue? We should follow Acharya. Acharyavan Purusho Veda. The one who is following the path of the Acharyas, he knows. And this is disciplic succession of Acharya. If we are not following the parampara system, disciplic succession, we cannot accept anyone as authority. And that is the Vedic system. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu. That is the chain. So we are all in chain. We connected with the Supreme Truth. Therefore, we can explain it. That is Paratattva, Krishna. Na chaitanyat Krishna jagati paratattvam paramiha. So this Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami very emphatically asserting there is no more greater tattva, greater truth than Krishna and Krishna Chaitanya. So there is no difference between Krishna and Krishna Chaitanya, according to tattva, according to the Vedic system. If you say something very emphatically, you must prove by Vedic evidence, Prabhupada said. Otherwise, you can go on talking, but nobody will hear. So we have to give proof. Sometimes people asking, Srila Prabhupada said in India, sometimes people asking about Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what Vedas saying about it? What Vedic evidence? So this Vedic evidence will be given later in this chapter. Srila Kaviraj Goswami, Prabhupada said, very advanced devotee and scholar, is not ordinary human being. So he was empowered. And that is one important thing. If one is preaching, he should be empowered. He was empowered by Madan Mohan. The deity of Madan Mohan empowered Kaviraj Goswami. Therefore, we accept him as an authority. So nobody should try to write any Vedic Shastra, Shruti Smriti, unless he is empowered. Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami has also confirmed Shruti Smriti Puranadi Pancharatra Vidhim Vina Aikantiki Harer Bhakti Utpattayaiva Kalpate. This is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. If you are not violating principle of Shruti Smriti, there is unnecessary disturbance in society because of that. And nowadays we see so much disturbance in society. You can go any society, you will see. So much disturbance because we are not following Shruti Smriti. At least in India, some type of Smriti like Manu Samhita is being used as base for penal code. Yeah? But we are not following completely Shruti Smriti. Therefore, so much disturbance in the world. And like recently was big flood in the North India. In our Bali also was flood. Although now it is not rain season in Bali. Rain season starts here in October. But we were having so heavy flood. Many people died and so many snakes came out because they find to search the shelter. So that is the situation. Why it is happening? Because in another country, people use some chemicals to create rain cloud. They use airplane and they throw in the air, they throw some chemicals, so then cloud appear. But that is not the real cloud. That is chemical cloud. So then rain is starting. And rain is starting in one country, but another country very heavy flood. And that is the situation. Because we are not following Shruti and Smriti, we don't know how to live in this society. And this is utpata. Utpata means simple disturbance, simply disturbance. And people say what they are saying. Yatamat tatapat. Yatamat tatapat. They excuse themselves. They say, I can manufacture my own way. So in our country, we have this type of dharma. In your country, this type of dharma. So don't disturb me. Then this is Prabhupada called this rascaldom. Therefore, our Acharya, they warned us. Shruti Smriti Purana Adi Pancharatra Vidhim Vina Aikantiki Harir Bhakti Pataiva Kalpate. We should follow Shruti and Smriti. Then there will be no disturbance in the world, in the society. And you will find so many, Prabhupada said, so-called bhaktas crying, falling down on the ground. Then immediately after they smoking bidi. So why this is going on? Because they are not following injunction of Srila Rupa Goswami. Chanting, dancing very loudly, and after that performance is finished, can you give me a bidi? You see, my throat is now dried up. I need something to smoke. So that means what? And then Western people who were searching the truth, some disappointed, in despair. The Western young people were searching the truth. They were coming to India and they see, oh, these people dancing, chanting and smoking. Oh, I also can do like that. Very nice. And they coming to their country and bringing to there many things, drugs, and they inventing, like Prabhupada said, this LSD, everything. They inventing after coming to India because they want to enjoy. And why it is happening? Because we are not following Shruti and Smriti. If there is, India should give example to others. But if they're learning from India, because everybody knows we can search the truth here. And this is utpata. This is disturbance for society, disturbance for everyone. And we see so many wars, so many revolutions, people angry, they're fighting, like what happened in Nepal, the same. The reason is the same. We are not following Shruti and Smriti. And Srila Rupa Goswami has described this kind of so-called devotional attitude. It's called simply disturbance. We worship Krishna, okay, we're chanting Hare Krishna, but we are smoking, we are taking drugs, so that means we are imitating. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has condemned this. This is like apasampradaya. Apasampradaya going on in the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada said. Who are they? Aula, Baula, Kartabhaja, Nera, Daravesha, Sani, Sahajya, Sakibeke, Smarta, Jatagosai, Ativadi, Churadhari, Gauranganagari, Totakhoe, E Tara Sanganahi Kore. Tota Babaji says, I do not associate with this class of men. Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing this. I do not associate with this class of men. So after disappearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so many apasampradayas sprang up. So we should be very much careful, Prabhupada said. Sampradaya means who are carefully following the Vedic principle. Therefore, Kaviraj Goswami is asserting the truth and he is prepared to give Vedic evidence. So then he has begun. He is saying about Shruti, Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi. That Vedas, they begin with Upanishads, Vedanta Sutra, then Puranas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, all Vedic literatures, 4 Vedas, Mahabharata, Sama, Yajur, Riga, Tharva, then 4 Vedas, then Upanishads, then Vedanta Sutra, then and the Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam and Vedanta is the same, is explanation. So therefore, at the end of each chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated by Vyasadeva like that, Brahma Sutrasya Bhashya, is said. In Sanskrit, it is said like that. Thus, the chapter of Brahma Sutra, over the chapter of the commentary to Brahma Sutra finished. Brahma Sutra is the East code of all Vedic literature, and then it is explained Adhato Brahma Jigyasa. And in Bhagavatam it is said Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa Nartho Yascheha Karmagni. The life desire should never be directed towards sense gratification. Kamasya Nendriya Pritir, Labho Jiveta Yavata. One should desire only healthy life or self-preservation, since a human being is meant for inquire about the absolute truth. Nothing else should be the goal of one's work. So Jivasya, for living being, the only business is inquire about the absolute truth. So people are in trouble because they have given up their real business, Prabhupada said. Human life is meant for this business, Brahma Jigyasa, to inquire about the absolute truth. And we have given so many facilities by nature. Like Prabhupada said, we are human beings, we have facilities for that. Because another living entities, they're like trees, they're standing on the ground for many years. Trees, the plants, aquatics, for many, many years in water. Flies, insects, in that condition. And gradually, there are 5 levels of consciousness. Like Sankuchita, Avrita Chetana, Sankuchita Chetana, Mukulita Chetana, Vikasita Chetana, Purna Vikasita Chetana. So, Mukulita Chetana, Vikasita Chetana, Purna Vikasita Chetana, that is human being, human consciousness. And Purna Vikasita Chetana, fully blossomed consciousness is Krishna consciousness. So Srila Prabhupada gave the name to our societies, Krishna consciousness. That means the topmost level of the consciousness. And below this, we already have Aryan civilization, advanced civilized human being. They got all the facilities there. Uncivilized men live in the jungle and they cannot utilize the resources. So therefore, Prabhupada said, Narottam Das Thakur, he said in this song, Hari Hari Bipale Janama Gonainu. So this is our life. Manushya Janma Payana. So we got the human form of life, Radha Krishna Nabhajina. But we are simply spoiling it. We are not worshipping Radha and Krishna. So this is the whole situation. In this movement, we are traveling all over the world. And according to our views, Prabhupada said, we see how they are spoiling their very valuable human life in false identification. That I'm this body. Yeah, just I'm Indian, I'm American, I'm Russian, I'm German, I'm Ukrainian. And we are spoiling our life under this bodily concept of life. And now this is consequence of that, what is going on in the world. So according to Shastra, anyone who is identifying himself with his body, so he is like Shudra. He is not completely human being, actually. He is lower than Shudra. Krishna brought Arjuna to fight with the Kurus, and he identified himself with his body. Therefore he thought, oh, I cannot kill because they are my cousins, brothers. It will not be good because I have got this bodily relation. So Krishna started chastising him. So to dissipate the conception of life, this conception of life. Then, so Bhagavad Gita starts with that material bodily conception of life. So we can understand it. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita starts completely with spiritual conception of life. That means surrender. Atato Brahma Jigyasa. This is post-graduation study. But Bhagavad Gita we can understand. It starts with bodily conception of life. And Krishna said to Arjuna, Ashochan and Vashochastvam Pragya Vadamscha Bhashase. That means we are talking very, very big talks, very big plans, but actually we are nothing better than cats and dogs, Prabhupada said. This is our position, because we are identifying ourselves with this body. We say, oh, this is my country, my community, my society, my family. That is called aham mameti. Jivasya moho yam aham mameti. So this is ignorance. I and my, ahankara. I am this body, and anything in relationship with this body is mine. So even I became devotee, but still I keep this bodily conception with me. And this is called ignorance. And this ignorance is going on all over the world. All over the world. Therefore, like Prabhupada said in the last class, we quoted Prabhupada, just let Nityananda Prabhu do his duty. Let Nityananda Prabhu distribute this, spread this Krishna consciousness everywhere. Therefore, in the beginning, the author said, Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahojito Gauradaya Pushpavanto Chitra Sando Tamo Nudau. So this, both Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, both them have come to deliver these fallen souls of this material world who are in darkness, conception of darkness. So they are fighting all over the world with darkness. So Prabhupada see what is going on. He explains that Mahaprabhu, along with his associates, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, Gadadhara Prabhu, and Srivasadi, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, they're trying to dissipate the darkness of this false identification, ahankara. Krishna simply instructed Arjuna about his darkness of identity, and he punished him. Asochan anvashocastvam pragya vadamsya bhashase. You are talking very big words, like Bodamukha. In Orissa they say Bodamukha, big mouth. So you are speaking big words, but you are lamenting. You are still lamenting. Who is guru? Who is preacher? Who is senior? It should be always in happy, joyful mood. Otherwise, followers will be disturbed. They will be disappointed. So how one can be always in such a joyful state? Only if he is on the spiritual level. So you now speaking so big words. You became platform speaker. So Arjuna in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, he became platform speaker. He already on this platform. Everything is ready. Just no microphone, but still Krishna is listening to him. And he is speaking. Krishna, we cannot fight because, and there are so many reasons. Because we have compassion. We should care about people, about civilization. We should not should not be involved, should not interfere. And crying, his Gandiva bow fall down. So Arjuna, very weak, so strong warrior, now very weak. So what will happen? That this situation, he is platform speaker. And Krishna is saying, you are speaking from the platform. You are very big speaker, but you are lamenting. So you cannot speak the truth. So now you like Shudra. Vashochanan vashochastvam. So you are lamenting, but on a subject matter on which no learned person laments. So you platform speaker, but you inside, you have no realization. Yes, you speak about compassion, you speak about kindness, you speak about non-violence, but inside you have no realization what is real non-violence, real compassion. Gatasana gatasamscha nanushochanti panditaha. That means you are a full number one, panditaha. No pandit makes like that. No pandit does like that. Now try to understand what is the position, what is your position. Just try to understand everything in tattva, in truth. You see, when we approach the tattva, truth, before I said, everyone is searching for the truth. Everyone. But when we approach the truth without guru, we see only contradictions, only controversial points. Everything controversial. So we cannot accept this controversy without mercy of guru. So therefore Krishna, he became guru for Arjuna, and he explains, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatra namuhyati. That means dhirastatra namuhyati, the self-realized soul is not bewildered. That body is changing. Embodied soul continually passes on this body from boyhood to youth and to old age. And the soul similarly passes into another body at death. First of all, try to understand what you are. So that is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. You understand this? First of all, it's not a politics, Prabhupada said. It is just pure knowledge. Bhagavad Gita is pure knowledge. And everybody, even politicians, sociologists, so-called swamis, yogis, they take advantage of it and try to prove their own nonsensical theories. But Bhagavad Gita is not at all. It's not at all Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, it is a pure knowledge. So first of all, you should get pure knowledge. Then you will never lament. If you're leader, you should never lament. So, because this is a basic principle of all ignorance, I am this body. So, if I am thinking I am body, I will lament. I will have sorrow, excuse. So I cannot follow this. I cannot follow principles. I cannot. Sorry. I have some desires inside. That means I am not qualified because I'm not feeling this happiness inside, happy mood. I'm thinking so big burden this Krishna consciousness. Oh, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says the same thing in different way. He says, I'm not a Brahmana. Yeah? I'm not a Kshatriya, I'm not Vaishya, I'm not Shudra, I'm not Brahmachari, I'm not Grihastha, I'm not Vanaprastha, I'm not Sannyasi. All negations, neti. And what is positive? If only neti will become impersonalist, we will become again, we will be lamenting again. All again sorrow, again moroseness. But after negation, Mahaprabhu said positive. Gopi Bhartu Pada Kamalayor Dasa Dasa Dasa. So that means identify myself only as Dasa Dasa Anudasa, servant of the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. The Gopi Bhartu, the maintainer who is maintaining of the gopis. Yes, themselves of Raja. He's like an ocean of nectar. He's like cause of universal transcendental bliss. He's always existing with brilliance. So he said like that. Krishna who maintains the gopis, Gopi Bhartu. This is our identification. I'm his servant of servant of servant. But we have forgotten our identification. We remember only false identification. Or we remember only neti. That means I'm not this, I'm not that. Only negation is not enough. Therefore it is said, Krishna bhuliya jiva bhoga vancha kare. Pasyate maya tare japati adore. When an individual soul forgets his swarup, his eternal relationship with God, swarupa realization, and tries to lord it over the material nature or resources, that condition, that forgetful condition is called Maya, illusion. So we have forgotten our real relationship with Krishna. And we are trying to be happy by material adjustment. This is a modern civilization. So one is thinking, if I get such a nice house, nice motor car, nice business, nice bank balance, wife, children, everything, this material civilization, but they do not know. Despite all of these things, nobody will be happy. So Prabhupada said in the class, he said, now you Europeans and Americans have got a good qualification. I described many times, he said, you are no more very much interested with all these nice things, so-called nice things. So now time changed, and now more nice, so-called nice things developed already, have developed. And we again bewildered. All the world bewildered, actually. Now, not only Western people, in Asia also. I recently was in Cambodia, and people slowly they're forgetting their culture because they're getting bewildered by these so-called nice things in this so-called civilization. So, but real nice things is spiritual understanding. And Prabhupada said, beginning is Aham Brahmasmi, I'm not this body. But don't stop only on that. Go further, otherwise you will become impersonalist. This is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is instructing Arjuna that you are not this body, you are the spirit soul. Try to understand, you are Atma. And we learning from Krishna, learning from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada said, like we accept this authority. Na chaitanyat Krishna Paratatvam Paramiha. Krishna Jagati Paratatvam Paramiha. So Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years ago, and Prabhupada said, when he appeared, people already became fools and rascals. They did not care for spiritual understanding, for the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, he again came as a devotee. He came as devotee and of Krishna to teach us how to serve Krishna, how to love Krishna. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult, the same thing. So when Krishna appeared, he said, Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam braja. To give up everything, give up so-called rascaldom, Prabhupada said. Just surrender to me. And Mahaprabhu said, Jaradeka tarekaha Krishna upadesh. Amaragya guru hoitare desh. That means if you accept authority, you can become authority also. So that means we are not manufacturing. And Prabhupada said, we should see the Krishna and Chaitanya, the one tattva, eka tattva. And we are saying, Na Krishna Chaitanya Paratattvam. There is no more superior truth than Krishna Chaitanya. Why? Because he's talking the same truth as Krishna said. And that is called parampara system. So just if we follow this parampara, there is no difficulty to understand the absolute truth. That means understanding tattva. But it may be presented in different way, Prabhupada said. Like sometimes you cannot understand. Like sometimes people complain, oh, you're not speaking like Prabhupada. You adding something. Prabhupada never used this type of song. Or Prabhupada never done this type of kirtan. Yes, but that is the same mood of Prabhupada. Even whatever Srila Guru Govinda Swami Maharaj was preaching is the same mood of Prabhupada. But why they cannot understand? Prabhupada said here, it may be presented in a different way. Yeah, different acharyas, they know how to present in different situation, different circumstance, and for different people, for different students. Krishna manifested in different way. But the same Krishna Upadesh, the same instruction. So don't compare, never compare different gurus. They're all the same platform. They're teaching Krishna Upadesha. So should not, because if we compare, we will commit offense. And the real guru never go to teach anything which is not spoken by Krishna, which is not supported by Krishna Chaitanya Deva. This is our principle, Prabhupada said. This is Krishna consciousness movement. And Krishna preached Krishna himself. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preached the same principle. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. And we are preaching the same. We are not preaching anything else. We are not manufacturing anything else. So Prabhupada said in that class, so by the grace of Krishna, by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you all European boys and girls joined this movement under my, I mean to say, soliciting. I went to your country with this word only. I did not show you any magic, neither I have any knowledge how to play magic. That is not possible. I simply repeat the same thing, that here is Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here is Krishna Chaitanya Deva, the devotional form of Krishna. You accept them, your life will be successful. So, and also here we can see Janama Saphalatar Krishna Darashana Jar Bhagya Hoyache Kabar. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, one's life become successful when at least one time he will be able to see Krishna. If we understand this truth, this tattva, then we can get a chance to see Krishna in our life, to get Krishna darshan. So all these processes are given only to have darshan of Krishna, only to be related with Krishna. And what Krishna's position, now we should understand. Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi. Tanubha. Tanubha means effulgence coming from Krishna's body. Therefore it is said, Hiranmayena patrena satyasya pihitam mukam tatvam pushana pavrinu satya dharmaya drishtaye. Hiranmayena patrena, within a golden container or golden box, you can say, Krishna is remaining. That means Krishna is covered by his own effulgence. When he will come out for us, he will manifest himself. When? Bhagavan Krishna said, Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavritaha. I'm not available for everyone's vision. I'm not available for everyone's. I'm covered by Maya. Mudoyam na vijanati lokoma majam avyayam. Or these rascals cannot see me. So devotee will say, how long you will be out of my vision? How long you will remain far away from me? So a pure devotee also, the same nature as Bhagavan Krishna. Pure devotee also is not manifesting himself very easily. And one cannot see, one is not able to see a pure devotee, Sadguru Padapadma, and he cannot see Krishna. Because he is Svaprakasha Vastu. If Krishna will not develop desire, Krishna will never manifest. And also, if Sadhguru will not develop desire, no one can see. That is important. So, therefore it is said, if you want to, that this Hiranmaya, the golden box, like we can say, where Krishna is hidden, if you want that Krishna will come out from this golden box, what we should do? We have to cry. Cry for Krishna. Cry in order to see Krishna. As long as our soul is not crying, we cannot see the both, Krishna and Krishna Bhakta. We will not be able to see. Therefore, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he started this Chaitanya Charitamrita with this glorification of gurus. Gurun, many gurus, his gurus. And then Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, then Advaita, Yadadvaitam Brahmopanishadi. And why we need Guru Tattva mercy? Because without mercy of Guru, we cannot see Krishna. So we crying, and Krishna is sending Guru to us. So Guru gives mercy to us, then we can see Krishna. So, but in order to see Guru, we should cry from the core of our heart. Even we are thinking we already have Guru, we already got Diksha, initiation in the process. But we may not see our Guru. Sometimes we forget. So what does it mean to see Guru? When you are seeing Guru, you have no doubts in his instruction. You are not lamenting. You're full of enthusiasm. So Bhagavan Krishna said to Arjuna, you should not lament. Because now you have complete support. That is the lesson from Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna wants to depend only on Bhagavan. But he needs mercy of Guru. And Bhagavan himself becomes Guru in order to teach. So, and Arjuna is crying at the beginning of chapter. He's crying before Bhagavan Krishna. So we should also cry, Krishna, I want to know you. I want to realize, I want to go to to this level. But I cannot. I'm forgetting you. I have no support, so please show mercy on me. So when this type of crying is coming, then we can see Krishna and Krishna Bhakta. So, but we have so many desires in our heart. How we can see Guru and Krishna? That means we should cry from the core of our heart to know Bhagavan Krishna. That time Bhagavan Krishna will appear as Guru. And when he already appeared. How many will listen what Gurudev is saying? Who can listen and who is not listening? So that means we are acquiring our sense enjoyment, acquiring knowledge, we are engaging our own senses to acquire knowledge. We are our sense enjoyment. We are busy with that. So we cannot hear what Gurudev is saying. That means our ears, our eyes, our nose, tongue, skin is touch, all are engaged in our own enjoyment. How can we listen what Gurudev is saying? And we are not listening our Gurudev. How can we be connected with Krishna? So this is a tattva, this is science. When you approach tattva, first of all, it looks like controversial. Therefore, it is meant that you need mercy of Guru. And by his mercy, you can understand Krishna. So, why, when Guru is speaking, some people are sleeping? Or Kirtan is going on. Hari Kirtan, Krishna Katha is Hari Kirtan, people are sleeping. Because desire for sense enjoyment is so prominent inside the mind and heart. How Hari Kirtan will enter inside? Then after class, so many questions. Too much questions. And every time sadhu is coming, many questions. The same questions. Nothing is changing. Because nobody is listening. If you are listening, you will not have so many questions. What doubts will be clarified. Because this is Bhakta, Bhagavan's Bhakta duty to clarify all the doubts. Then why doubts so many are coming? Why we are not able to go to the lotus feet of our Gurudev? So just we are sitting very close, but we are not able to approach the lotus feet of Gurudev. Therefore doubts are coming. So we already have Guru, but still we are having doubts. That means we are very far from Gurudev. So, and then when we leave the planet, somebody will ask you, hey, Rahul Prabhu, what you listened? What you listened? So, I forgot. Something I listened, but I forgot. Yeah, that means I didn't care. That means sometimes one is not Guru, one is not so pure, but we are listening to him. Then as a result, our anartha will increase day by day. So, what is Guru's business? To give Krishna. So we should listen someone who has realization, who is not pretending, who is not just attracting people. So Guru doesn't need, you should give me money, you give me this, give me that. Otherwise, he will not take care about you. No. Srila Prabhupada established this movement, Krishna consciousness movement. That means Krishna consciousness. That is the topmost level of consciousness. Purna Vikasita Chetana. That means anartha should go away from this movement. Then why anartha is coming to this movement again and again? Is a question. That depends on us. Everything depends on us. We can actually, we can think like that. I'm surrounded by many bhaktas. who also not so serious. So why I should be serious? Because they are not serious. Why I should be serious? So maybe better I'm not be fanatical. Just I have my own duties. My material life also is there. I have relatives, duty, family life. So why it is happening? Because of our satsanga. I'm thinking, oh, I'm like them. They're also not trying so hard. Why you should try so hard? There's a story. There is a story. One king, I told already this story. He wanted to make pond to make the pond full of milk, and he ordered all farmers who are having cows, so to bring milk, to bring one pot of milk, everyone, so to fill in this pot, this pond, and every farmer came and they brought pots. Finally, when king approached this pond and they looked down, what did he see? This is not milk, this is water. Why it is water? Because every farmer was having the same type of consideration. I will bring the milk. Oh, sorry, I will bring the water. My neighbor will bring the milk, but I will save my milk. So everybody was thinking the same. So finally, this pond was full of water, not milk. So we're doing the same. We are thinking, oh, this devotee, my friend, good friend in Krishna consciousness, he is not so serious, also not diksha, and okay, he's changing normal, no problem. And this my devotee also, even his initiation, but not following principles nicely, also good. So why I should be serious? I also bring water. I will not bring the milk. Who is bringing the milk? It is maybe some people, Nitya Siddhas, I don't know. So now we are doubtful in the process because not enough sadhusanga. So and then anartha is coming in our society, in our movement. We have many centers, many bays, but wherever sadhu is coming, the same questions are there. How to tolerate? We don't know how to tolerate, how to follow principles, and who is ready to surrender. We can get example. Nishikanta Sanyao, he was disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. How he was working. He was sending all money to his guru. And his guru was in secretly he was sending money back to his wife. Because all the money he was giving to guru, because everything belongs to guru. So that's the best example. That doesn't mean we should do the same way. This is not imitating, but the mood should be like that. Then we will be successful. Our problem is we are thinking something belongs to us. So that means I have qualification. I'm qualified person. At least I'm beautiful. Many Matajis look at me. So nice. And I have nice job. And people give respect to me. I'm a respected person. And in my family also, they trust to me. So if I become serious devotee, what will happen? Sometimes they will see my anartha, because I cannot keep it inside. Can keep inside my anartha if I become devotee. I should give it up, but that is difficult. How can I give it up? Because I'm so busy. So that because of asatsanga it is happening. Because of asatsanga. Therefore, Krishna is covered from us by Hiranmaya. Krishna is in golden box. Even you coming to temple, you getting darshan, Bhagavan, but nothing changing in your life. That means Krishna is hidden. So we should pray like that. Hiranmayena patrena satyasya pihitam mukham satyam pushan apavrinu satya dharmaya drishtaya. Just manifest yourself. You are self-effulgent. So just manifest yourself in front of me. I need your mercy. No matter in which condition we are. Or grihastha, or vanaprastha, sannyasi, brahmachari, or fifth, ashram number 5. Not here, not there. No matter which condition we are. Just pray to Krishna, surrender to Bhagavan in your heart. Then Bhagavan will arrange. He is powerful. Prabhupada said in that class, I don't know any magic, but Krishna knows. Krishna is actually, he knows all magic. He can do, he is Yogeshwara. He can do everything. So we should have such a faith in that Krishna can do everything. Very important. If Krishna wants, everything can happen. But we are doing seva and we have our quota, like Vaishnava Maharaj was telling. We are having quota, like if I'm Pujari, I'm having quota. That means Pujari should take some type of Mahaprasad, keep with him. Then if I am doing some seva, also my quota is there. Then problem is, like, how can I go to Krishna? That is a problem. So, what is Guru's business? Now we should understand. Only to relate everyone. So those who are coming to him, he relate to Krishna. They should go to Krishna. He pushing us. You go to Krishna. So we are accepting mantra. Why we are accepting mantra during Diksha time? The mantra will protect us from our concoction. Mantra is protecting us from mano dharma. Mana satrayate, from mano dharma, the mental speculation. And whatever Guru is saying, that is also mantra. So that means in our mind will be only mantra. It will be pure mind. And we have ears, we can listen Hari Kirtan. We have eyes, we can see Lord's beautiful form. We can smell what is offered to Krishna, Chandan Tulsi. We have tongue, we can relish Mahaprasadam. We have skin, we can touch the lotus feet of Sadhu. But one condition is there. One condition. We should not do measuring. If we measuring Krishna, measuring Guru, then doubts will increase. Oh, this smell, maybe here smell is better. Oh, this Krishna is like that, yes? Oh, that Krishna is like that. Okay. Oh, this is speaker is Hindi is good, but this is bad Hindi. This is English good. Nice singing, this is not nice singing. So then we are measuring. This is going on. And doubts coming, doubts are increasing. And due to this, we remain with Guru, we're trying to enjoy. And that is the situation now. Therefore, anartha can still remain in our Krishna consciousness movement and can increase day by day. And will never decrease, only increase because of that. Even we are remaining in this Krishna consciousness movement, but we are not on the Krishna consciousness level. And we are not aspiring to come to this level. We just measuring. oh, now I will do that. I will get Bhakti Shastri course, Bhakti Vaibhava, Bhakti Vedanta. I will get some position. I will become president or manager or preacher. This, increasing. So, because whatever I use for my guru, I needed that also. I preached to that person. He became devotee. He got diksha from my guru. Now this is my follower because I preached to him. So I come to my Mahata. You are my follower, Rahul Prabhu. You now I depend on me because I make you devotee. Yeah? I just bring to my guru, but you depend on me. This way anartha is increasing. I have so much anartha because my guru became laghu. My guru became small, and I became guru now. YouTube guru, or anyway, different type of gurus nowadays. But guru is not tiny. Guru is heavy. Can we understand it? The moment we told that guru is laghu, very tiny one, oh Guru Maharaj, I'm now very sick. He cannot manage everything. He cannot understand. So that time all inauspiciousness is nearby. And why I got this inauspiciousness? I'm doing everything. I'm enjoying my guru, but I'm not serving guru. So then there is big disaster can come. When big guru, big acharya leaves this planet, so much trouble. Because disciple cannot understand it. Because when he was in his presence, they were not listening nicely. That's the reason why Gaudiya Math was broken. That's the reason. Because if we listen Guru nicely, it will never happen. Gurudev is omniscient. Gurudev knows everything. So you, Guru Maharaj, please tell me what will happen to me. Maybe my Rahu Dasha, now Rahu influence, or Shani Dasha, yeah? Shani is Mahagraha now. So Guru Maharaj, please tell me. So you see, I came to Palm astrologer, and there is affliction. So Gurudev is foreteller. Gurudev is foretell what will happen with me. That means we are keeping Gurudev. What that he will say what will happen in the future. Yes. What future you want to know in this material world? What will happen to you? Now many, like my friend said, that we can send you brahmacharis, but nowadays everybody expects some salary, because without salary nobody want to become brahmachari, because who will take care about them in the old age? So not possible now, not like before. Nowadays we cannot like this, he said to me. That means we are thinking about future in material world, but Gurudev is not giving such an answer. Gurudev saying, Baba, simply suffering, your life only suffering. Oh Krishna. So, but I will tell you how to rid of this suffering. I will tell you. Come to Krishna, chant the holy name. So, what you wanted from Guru? I'm disappointed. My Guru Maharaj, I need some material development. There are, this type preacher is there, they say, actually, devotee should be rich. And devotee should be very successful in this material world. Yes, this nice, my counselor, he is very nice counselor. He is teaching me that I should be rich and should be successful. Very nice, good, I like. But what Gurudev saying, this only suffering in this material world, no, cannot accept. Because what you wanted from Guru, some material development. So, and Guru Maharaj, can I come to America? Can I come to UK? There is ISKCON center. Just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that's all. So what type of guru? He is not able to read my heart. He cannot understand my heart. But it is said Guru is Antaryami. No, he doesn't know anything. Gurudeva, real Guru, will never say that you will suffer. Gurudeva will never say you will do this and you will suffer. Rather, Guru will say, do this and get rid of this suffering. But we are in this dog civilization now. Just we say dog civilization, but now everywhere, even in India, this civilization is developing. So I'm sorry, but this reality, because so much material desire in my heart. So whatever Gurudev will say, it will never enter into my heart. So we'll say, Gurudev is very old, so better not disturb him. We have another counselor. He can explain nicely. Yes, nice counselor. I'm more closer to him. So this Gurudev words is not entering into my heart. But if Gurudeva Katha will enter into my heart, what will happen? Purification will start. From this day, I will desire to change my life. I will start thinking about seva, and material desire will go. Gurudev gives me so many eyes. Gurudev gives me crores of eyes, crores of tongues to see beauty of Krishna, to speak about Krishna, to glorify Krishna, because Gurudeva Katha entered inside. When I was thinking about material enjoyment, I was thinking about only one tongue, 2 eyes, 2 ears. But Gurudev gave me crores of eyes, crores of tongues, crores of ears. This is Krishna consciousness. If Krishna Kantha is entering, I will glorify Bhagavan Krishna always. Even I'm not open my mouth, but looking at my face, people will become attracted by Krishna. So Gurudev will give me also longevity, long life, crores of years, longevity. They can speak the glories of Krishna. I will never die. Yes, and my sons, my daughters, my granddaughters, my grandsons, they will so much look after me. I cannot die. But even I live this world, I must glorify. So let me give me this life so that I can speak about you. Then I speak to everyone how much mercy my Gurudev has showered on me. And that mercy will never bring any type of inauspiciousness, any type of material desire. The Guru's mercy will bring us away from enjoyment. Topic about Maya will never touch my tongue. Worldly teaching will never touch my tongue. Teaching about worldly subject will be dry for me. So those who will listen, the Shiksha, the teaching from Sadhguru, they will not have desire to go for higher study, higher education, to get IIT or something. I'll go to higher study. Why? High class enjoyment only. Guru Shiksha will not allow us to go for high class enjoyment. That is different way. Sometimes devotee is saying, so we have to first Vaidhi Bhakti, then one day maybe Raganuga Bhakti, but how it's difficult. We should try so hard, big tapasya, then maybe in Vrindavan Raganuga Bhakti. This way it is developing. This way already is developing. Because we feel so much attachment to our Gurudev. He gives to us so many eyes, so many tongues. So that is we start to develop love for Krishna. And otherwise, Laukika Shiksha, Laukika Jnana is material world. But Gurudev will never give me. He will never give me this worldly knowledge. He will say only, don't go for this worldly knowledge. Go for Higher education. What does it mean, higher education? CC. Chaitanya Charitamrita is higher education. You sit down, you serve Krishna, you listen to Krishna Katha, serve Krishna. We are not criticizing higher education, this material world. No problem. But we are so busy with that. So we cannot listen really higher education. What we are discussing today, that is really higher education. And people thinking this is higher education. No. This is what we are discussing today, is what is being discussed. This is higher education. So, but we have no time, we are so busy. So Gurudev not from this material world, therefore he will never speak any material topic, any material katha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. This is the activities of Guru. Yes. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam. When opportunity will come, Srila Rupa Goswami Pada will give his lotus feet to us. That is a prayer. Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadandikam. So when the good fortune arises, when the day will come, I will be able to see the lotus feet of Srila Gurudeva, who has extraordinary feet. Yes, Gurudeva's lotus feet is extraordinary feet, not ordinary. Beyond that death, because immortal. Guru Pada Padma, we say, very, very beautiful. Like Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur said, the toenail, the effulgence of coming from toenail of Srimati Radharani. That is Gurudev. We can understand Gurudev like that. So how he is beautiful. And from Gurudev we can understand how beautiful is Vrajadama, how it is beautiful. How inhabitants of Vrajavasi, how they are beautiful. How Radharani is beautiful. How Krishna is beautiful. So I'm not able to see the lotus feet of Guru. How can I take shelter? Because I have to understand this tattva first, what we discussed today. Because we are covered. Our vision is covered. So we are praying. Satyasya pihitam mukham, tasyam pushana pavrinu. So just Krishna, please allow me to see you, to see the lotus feet of Guru. Then I can see everything there. So now we can stop here. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Katha ki Jai. Shrila Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai, Smarita Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premananda. Do you have some questions? Some answers? You understood?
Yeah, little we understand.
Literally. What did you, what is not? What?
Yeah, we have so much, we are not surrendered. That, yeah, by hearing we understand we have still not gone for milk.
But,
Our milk is diluted with water. Or we have some feeling that what will happen to us, or material life should also be settled, and then we can do more nicely bhakti.
why you?
That kind of fear is holding us back.
Why pessimism is there? Why not change your mood? You Atma is a master of mind, not mind is master of Atma. Why you cannot start now? Just you see, I'm. What is the main point of my class? Just to give you this impulse, I can say, this idea. If you can catch this, if you can follow this, then my class will be successful today. Try to think about that. Not just like, oh, one nice class today, then tomorrow I forgot. Try to apply it. and Krishna will be happy. And I feel also I did something valuable, something important today. Thank you very much. Thank you also for this Zoom, because we can use this Zoom because of Rahul Prabhu. So thank
Are
you.
you able to record using the Zoom?
Able, but I'm recording on my phone. Already class is recorded on another gadget. And
Audio only.
no, video.
Okay.
I'm putting on YouTube channel. Slowly, yeah. Okay, Hare Krishna. This actually online stream is there in YouTube and Facebook. I'm
Oh,
making
you're going.
3 gadgets the same time I use. Okay. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripasinubhasya patidana Nanda Kuti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Thank you, Rahul Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.